Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands.
DJ Khaled.
The trail. Blazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Boston out there with Brent. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Green in the four-man position.
Hassan Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he had.
Picked by Griffin. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Boston now. Bledsoe against Lawson. He feeds it to Sefolosha. Just 5 to shoot. And Green now, top of the key. Whiteside dishes to Lawson. Whiteside kicks to Green. Griffin with some nice D.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable. And for the most part, he was after those incidents. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Bradley. Boston again missing.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in block shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Ty Lawson grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Whiteside kicks to Bradley. Boston needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Pierce. Here's Butler. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bradley passes to Green. Whiteside a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Pierce with the steal. Bledsoe outside. There's the screen. Outside Pierce. 3-pointer. They get it back. A second chance effort. So they take the lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Lawson dishes to Green. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. Pass to Bradley. Lawson outside. Dishes to Whiteside. Takes it from 10. And that one's good. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. Outside for Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Butler. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lawson the pass to Whiteside. Green with a screen on Ashik. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bradley. And that one comes up a bit short. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Griffin. Rebounded by the Celtics. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Usher. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Paul Pierce. Lawson kicks to Bradley. Boston, no good that time either. Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside. And the Trailblazers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Leonard with no one around. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Now here's Lawson looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks it to Green. Celtics passing it around. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Steve Blake's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Blake. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
It's up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Griffin. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you see Blake Griffin, and he is known for his huge dunks and ability to score, but he is a very well-rounded power forward. He's one of the best power forward passers in the league.
And for Griffin in his passing, often you'll see him set up teammates, Greg, for easy looks and dunks.
And with the amount of times that teams have to double team Griffin, that's huge. I mean, even when he's not scoring due to defenses focusing on him, he can still impact the game with his passing.
Now here's Anderson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
We're really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Landry's checked in. Stevenson outside. They set the pick. Butler in the corner. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Butler's got 5. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
We had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Portland with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Andrew with the screen. Pulls up on the wing. They grab their own miss. Right side, Butler. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Boy, Blake is so good at finding open teammates.
Thomas kicks to Waiters. There's the dish to Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Landry with the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good. And the assist goes to Blake.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
A nice shot by Anderson. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. There's the pick. Blake dishes to Butler. Here's Leonard. Here's Landry. And he slams it one-handed.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And it's Butler missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Anderson's shot is off. timeout called by Portland.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ashik comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's Pearson for Butler.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
The kick out to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Waiters passes to Anderson. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Shooting for Portland.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers. Here's out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Omer Ashik. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Stevenson in at the 2. Portland leading by 10. Bledsoe kicks to Landry. Landry with the screen. Pierce dishes to Landry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Landry's got his second basket of the night.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And Thomas, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. And it's Pierce in the corner. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Celtics trail by 10. Lawson again. Bledsoe. Right side a screen. The 3 from Cephalosha. And yes, sir, that one drops. Cephalosha's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Landry with the screen. Pierce inside the three-point line. Again, Pierce missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Assist goes to.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Just 5 to shoot. And Bledsoe, here we go. Portland again missing. Celtics trail by 5. Lawson kicks to Green. Cephalosha. And again, it's Boston converting.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Landry. And it's Butler in for Lance Stevenson. And Stevenson's checked in for Portland. They set the pick. Left side Lawson. Shoots from the elbow. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Green, the screen. Pass to Cephalosha. Here's Bradley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers leading by 5. Feeds it to Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Here's the pass to Griffin. And stolen by Whiteside. Bradley, no one around him. Boston, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player. And that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Lawson dishes to Green. They set the pick. Cephalosha kicks to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, but he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists, the averages were up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a near max level player? Only time will tell.
Screen by Asik. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. Passes it to Lawson. He dishes it to Cephalosha. The feet to Whiteside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals. But he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And GA, as you said with Whiteside, his fiery attitude flared up a few times last season, and it hurt his team more than once in Miami.
No doubt. It's something that he has got to work on. I mean, he's proven that he can be a big-time player in this league, but he can't have the mental lapses that get him tossed from games and hurt his team.
Whiteside a screen. Pass to Bradley. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Portland leading by 5. Picked by Griffin. Bledsoe passes to Hazania. And he misses his first shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Right side a screen. Lawson dishes to Green. Boston again missing.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Lawson kicks to Whiteside. And the layup falls. Whiteside's got 10.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Bledsoe passes to Griffin. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Whiteside dishes to Lawson. Back to Whiteside.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here is Lawson. He kicks to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. And that one's on target from the wing. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Azania. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Cephalosha misses.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Now the pass to Hazania. There's the double team from Whiteside. Leonard. They get the rebound. Celtics trail by 7.
Celtics call timeout.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Carl Landry's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Hazania. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
2 points for Jimmy Butler.
Butler in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Butler's got 16. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Butler kicks to Leonard. The 19-foot shot will not go. This is off the front iron. And he gets it to go.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler attacking. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Now here's Pierce. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Pulls up, high post. The shot by Pierce will not go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
They set the pick. It's Thomas outside.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Left side, Butler. And a big-time jam right there.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much. That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Some really terrific numbers for Butler. He has 20 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Portland leading by 10. Blake kicks to Griffin. Again, Griffin missing. Stevenson again. It's Thomas. From outside the arc. Teletovic misses. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. That bucket in no time at all. Pierce has got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. And Thomas, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got his third bucket of the night. Picked by Griffin. Blake passes to Griffin. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. Thomas goes in. Stolen by Stevenson. Griffin dishes to Blake. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Pierce. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Blake's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And Ashik sends it back. Wow. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That is good. That's now 8 points for Isaiah Thomas.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Waiters kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Portland. Bledsoe comes in for Steve Blake. Dishes it to Teletovic. Waiters gets a wide open look. Kicks it to Teletovic. Waiters on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Griffin kicks to Pierce. To the middle. Bledsoe against Anderson. Pierce with a wide open look. And he gets it to go. Ashik got his first points in this one.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the middle, and it's Butler missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Ashik with a screen on Thomas. Got a piece of it. They double-team Griffin. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Butler in the corner. Ashik the screen for Butler. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Waiters, he's open. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. The dish to Griffin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Pass to Teletovic. Sinks the triple. Teletovic has got 6. Bledsoe kicks to Pierce. So for the Trailblazers, Leonard comes in for Omer Ashik. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Pierce.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Portland now. And Bledsoe, here we go. Leonard sets a screen for Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Portland no good that time either.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Griffin passes to Butler. Over to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. Outside Griffin. Here's the 3. But they get it back. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Carl Landry's checked in for Blake Griffin. Lawson outside. Outside Brent. He feeds it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Leonard. Stevenson dishes to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Lawson kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Lawson. Feeds to Cephalosha. Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Stevenson leading the charge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
And so Butler nails both of them. And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
Celtics trail by 13. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Good D by Stevenson. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings. Puts up the baby hook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 6 points for Leonard. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. There's the screen. Outside Brent. From deep. 5 to shoot. Boston again missing.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Pierce comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
The 3 from Cephalosha. And he gets it to go. Cephalosha's got 8 points.
And, you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit.
And Lawson, here we go. Here's Bradley. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game. Blake passes to Landry. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Blake with the steal. Outside Pierce. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Portland. And here's Cephalosha for 3. The rebound by Blake.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Outside Pierce. Trailblazers keep it alive. Landry gets the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Watson kicks to Cephalosha. Watson with a screen on Leonard. Here's Bradley. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Celtics trail by 15. We've got Lance Stevenson. Hezonja is up there with Carl Landry. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Blake in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. On defense, Boston. 15-point game. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. And too long on the shot. Thomas kicks to Teletovic. Off target from outside. Portland leading by 15. Passes it to Hezonja. He dishes it to Leonard. Knocked away. Stolen by Anderson. To the inside. Stolen by Landry. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
From past the arc. And that one's good.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Raiders again. Landry. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shots good by Waiters.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Hezonja. There's a screen. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
To the right side. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 14. Anderson kicks to Teletovic. No good on the three. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The feed to Leonard. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Thomas kicks to Teletovic. Takes a three.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. Griffin comes in for Carl Landry. Butler, he's checked in for Hezonja. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Steve Blake.
That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Anderson kicks to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas has it in the corner. To the paint. And it's Capella missing. Trailblazers leading by 16. And Bledsoe, here we go. Thomas with the steal. All sorts of time. And it's Portland with the rebound. Bledsoe outside. He kicks to Griffin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. 18 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus, he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. And the shot is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Teletovic dishes to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. To end the run. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Boston making some changes.
Trailblazers timeout.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And here are the Blazers. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Bledsoe kicks to Butler. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, And sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
For three.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. That doesn't go either for Griffin. Celtics trail by 18. Whiteside, the pass to Cephalosha. Lawson outside. There's the pass to Whiteside. Over in the corner, Green. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Whiteside, that time on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bledsoe outside. Picked by Griffin. Bledsoe dishes to Butler. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Butler's got 26 points.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Lawson kicks to Green. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And Portland making a change here. Pierce is checked in.
Pierce.
Clock at 6. It's Bradley on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Bledsoe against Lawson. Griffin a screen on Lawson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back. Here's Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Lawson outside. Back to Bradley. Lawson with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And he's good on the 3 ball. 9 points for Avery Bradley.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
The shot's good from Griffin.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Whiteside, the pass to Lawson. Back to Whiteside. There's Green with the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Screen by Ashik. Butler with the ball. Now Lawson defending. For 3, Bledsoe. Celtics trail by 17. Dishes to Lawson. They kick it out to Green. But they'll get another chance. On the wing, Green. Misses off the right iron.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Good on the shot.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Lawson kicks to Whiteside. Right side, Pierce. Back to Bledsoe. Butler in the corner. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Blake. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Butler. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Blake kicks to Anderson. Good. And the assist goes to Blake.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Outside Leonard. Kicks to Blake. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.